One of the best quarterbacks this state has ever seen, Greenwood's own Kane Archer, is capping off his record-breaking Bulldog career. I sat down with the three-star quarterback to talk Greenwood football and its winning culture, his commitment to the Utah Utes, and the drive that pushes him towards greatness. First of all, thanks for taking the time to speak with us today. It means a lot. Greenwood back to another state championship final. Can you just talk a little bit about what that means?
Yeah, I think it's a standard. I think it's a standard when you come to Greenwood. We walked into the off season knowing that that's our next goal, is to win another state championship. It's not make it to the playoffs or win this many games. It's win a state championship, and it's not how many games we lose either. Like if we lose 2 games, cool, that don't matter. We're still going to try to win the state championship. So I feel like that's the standard here, and it's always going to be the standard, and always will be the standard. We win and work hard, and I think that shows and proves every year. You said it's the 6th consecutive year. There's a reason why. So I believe Coach Young is the best guy in the state that does it, and it shows.
Can you just talk a little bit about that, about the winning culture here, the football tradition here?
Yeah, you look up there and you see Titletown, you see 2000, 2005, you see all the years. Once again, it's people have won before us because of the same reasons we are still winning. And that's why this place is special, It's the theme nights that we do are still the same for 25 years ago. There's so much stuff that's still the same that it's just a tradition, and we've carried it on, and it's a good program.
But for you personally, to be able to call yourself a Bulldog, what has that meant the last 4 years?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to grow up anywhere else or play anywhere else in my high school career. This community, the fans, the people that support are just next to none, and I can't explain it. You don't really understand until you're in it. But I've gotten on social media some this week, and I've looked, and almost every single Greenwood fan that I've seen is just, they got my back, and that means something. That truly means something. So I'm glad to say that I played high school football here and grown up here.
77 home wins. What is it meant to be able to defend the G, right? In your time, was that something you thought about coming in? About being able to protect that record?
I'd say, of course, it's always a thought. You don't want to screw anything up. The guys before you have worked so hard, and the guys they've set up success. They've set up for what they want us to do, and we're going to do the same thing as soon as we walk out of here. So yes, we've thought about it, and yes, we prepare extra hard. Yes, it's a little bit extra pressure, but at the same time, it's Greenwood. Just go out there and just go play. Go play the way you were taught. Go execute. The countless hours that we spend. There's some people on the team that walk into games not confident, and it's I don't want to say I don't understand, but we put in so much time that it's everything's right there. Just go do it. We've seen the hard looks in practice. We've seen everything throughout the week. Just go do it on Friday.
With you not here, with your class leaving, how does Greenwood continue to dominate? How do they continue to
I don't know
what y'all did?
We said it this last year. We said we don't know how we're going to be. We don't know how we're going to do it, but we found a way. And I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. I know we're going to another 5A. I know all that stuff, but I know one thing's for sure. Coaching staff in that room will find a way, and the players in that locker room will find a way, and the community will find a way. It's Greenwood, and I can't explain that to you. It's right there. I'm telling you, and you'll see it next year come around this time. It's special. It's special.
So kind of moving on from Greenwood to kind of yourself and your future, recently decommitting from University of Central Florida, you're signing today for the Utah Utes. Do you mind talking a little bit about that decision?
So I committed to UCF in April, and had a really good, strong connection with them, and then I ended up decommitting 2 weeks ago. Found a better opportunity and kind of went and rolled with it. So I feel like it's unfair of me to treat myself and not take every opportunity and not see what's best for me and cheat myself out of that. So I kind of opened my opportunities up, and Utah was really good. I went out there and I visited it, and it lived up to everything that I thought it would. So I was super happy and super pleased. So I committed on the spot, and here we are.
What was it about this school, though, that you think you liked?
You're going to call me crazy, but it all brought me back to this place. I know you just said, let's get out of talking about this place, but I watched the game they played against K-State, and it was 51-47, and they were down, I think it was 11 points with 4 minutes left. find a way to come back and win. And it's like I was looking around, and I was like, man, I really don't know if they're going to get it done. And I'm just looking at everybody, and I'm like, man, like these people got belief. These people got hope, you know? And that's a place I want to send myself to. That's a place that I want to be at. That's a place I don't want to play at, is a place where you look around and everybody knows, hey, man, the game ain't over.
So whether it's Greenwood or Utah, right, it's kind of buying in does make a difference.
Buying in makes
when,
a difference.
When it's not even just from the team, but buying in from the outside and knowing that other people probably want to win as much as you do.
For sure. And, you know, like, I love it. I love more than nothing else to play in front of 80,000 people, 60,000 people, 40,000 people, and get reactions out of them. Like I just love that, and like to see those fans, like that is true commitment. That's true commitment, and I'm excited to play there one day.
Everyone's probably asking why not Arkansas, and I know that that's something that you've probably been hearing a lot about recently, especially now with a new coach. That's probably something that's been brought up even more so than beforehand.
For sure.
But if I can, beat a dead horse, why not Arkansas?
I really don't answer that. I'm gonna go public with that later today.
I guess the question everybody wants to know first out of the way, and then we'll go talk about fun stuff.
Yeah.
Did Arkansas reach out to you? Was that ever in the mix? Just tell us about the Razorbacks first.
Yeah, they didn't end up reaching out, but I'm excited to go to Utah. It's a good opportunity. So.
Was there ever kind of a want to? Was that ever in your head? Was that growing up here?
100%. If I told you no, I would be lying. You grow up in Arkansas. What do you want to be? Hog fan, right? You want to be. You're a football player. You want to be what? You want to be a Hog player. I grew up watching it my whole life.
What is something you're looking forward to? What is something that you're looking, whether that's a skill that you're looking to develop? Like, what is it in that transition? How are you preparing for that?
Just keep working out, keep getting bigger, keep getting stronger, keep getting faster, because the whole thing at the next level is the game's just faster. So for me to know that, like, it's not hard. You're just going to have to adapt to it. And easy ways to adapt to that are getting bigger, faster, and stronger. So I feel like my mind's there. I don't think I have to really worry about that at all. I mean, I don't know the playbook or I don't know anything like that, but as soon as I get in there for 2-3 months, I'll have it all figured out. It's just bigger, faster, stronger right now. So
you're heading into a place that probably doesn't know you, probably is not familiar with who you are. Maybe they've been reading and they know that they have a potential new QB coming, but for people there that say, hey, who is Kane Archer? How do you answer that?
I would say just a dog. Not necessarily in the fact that stats-wise or looks-wise or anything like that, but just my mind. Like, I'm going to give you everything I got 100%, no matter what, 100% of the time. I'm never going to give up. I'm going to be a competitor. I'm never going to back down. Like, just things like that. Like, I'm going to give you all I got. And I want you to know that. Like, that's who I want them to know me for.
What does this moment mean today? Being able to sign in front of your school, in front of your coaches, I'm guessing in front of your parents, in front of your family. What does that mean? I mean, I know it's, for someone like you, it's been in the back of your head for a long time, but to be there.
I haven't really thought about it like that, but it's, I don't say it's emotional, but it's bittersweet. I didn't ever think this day would come, and it has, and I'm excited. I'm excited. It means a lot. It means a lot. I've worked so hard over the years to see it halfway kind of pay off.
Feels nice.
It does. It does. It feels nice.
You played with your brother. Parents are probably going to be working for a lot of, the games that you're going to be at, and it might be different to not see them, to see them out there. Can you just talk about that unit and how that's helped you as a person, how that's helped you as a quarterback?
Yeah, my family is the biggest thing, and they mean everything in the world to me. Cash has been the most probably important person in my life, whether he believes it or not. That's my brother, and we've competed through everything in life, and we've gotten fist fights, and we've gotten anything you can think of. We've hated each other at one point in life, I'm sure, and the next morning we woke up loving each other. How brothers are, but he's pushed me to be who I am today, and he doesn't get enough credit. He's playing at UCA, and he's a dog, and everybody's going to hear about him in a couple years. But besides that, my dad, my stepmom, my two little stepbrothers, they mean the world to me. My dad's been there through thick and thin. He's done absolutely everything to give me a chance to succeed at my dream, and I couldn't be any more grateful. My stepmom Molly, she's walked into my life and just changed it, giving me another perspective. You know, sometimes it's different when you go to your dad always, and it's like, hey, I need a female to talk to, you know. But she's there and she gives good advice, and she does everything for me, you know. So that the unit and in our little group, those are my people.
Is there a specific moment, good or bad, throughout the last 4 years that you look back on and say, that's defined my legacy here?
Gosh, there's so many. There's so many.
You
It might be one of the best questions I've ever been asked. Right off the top of my head, Coach Hogan, my quarterback's coach, we were in Conway last year for 7-on-7, and I missed my first read. We call sprint out, and I missed my first read in the flat. We're playing, I think it's Bryant, and we're up 3 scores. We're in the red zone, it's 1st and 10. I missed my first read. Throw a corner ball, incomplete. I look back to the sideline, and I'm telling you, I hear I thought somebody died. He's screaming so loud. And I'm like, what's this guy's problem? And it figures out he's screaming at me. And I'm like, okay. And so he was like, what? It was bad, really bad. And I come off the field, and I'm like, why is this dude going so dark, you know? And he was like, why'd you miss your first read now? He wouldn't even give me time to explain. And I kind of thought in the back of my head, I got a little upset, and I was like, man, why is he being this hard, you know? And I've figured out over the years, you can't, sometimes you just look back and you see it, and you don't see it in the moment. I've looked back, and he has been the hardest person sometimes for no reason. But it's because he loves me and wants me to be great. And there's so many times he's just went straight dark, but there's so many times that he's just been there for me. And I couldn't be more grateful to have a better quarterbacks coach and to get to spend every day with somebody like that. I'm gonna miss him, and he's taught me so much, and he's taught me to be the player that I am. I couldn't be here without him, so I love him.
Perspective is a huge thing, right? Where, we talked about it earlier. I was like, have you ever had a more stressful 2 weeks in your life than right now, right? But then you take it all into perspective. The fact that you have the opportunity to sign for a major football program, playing for another state championship. Not everybody gets to do that. How do you stay grounded? How do you put this all into perspective?
I'd say just live in the moment. I try. It's so hard for me because I am one of those people that live in the moment kind of people, and to think about my future really stresses me out. So I've been kind of locked in on the playoffs and the state championship game, and deciding where I'm going. Man, it's been stressful. But I feel like the way that I keep myself grounded and not worrying about too many distractions is just don't do anything different. If you're hanging out with the boys on Tuesday night and going to play pool, go play pool. Don't change up, and don't be somebody different because your life is being different. Be you. And I feel like I've stuck to that, and it's gotten me through.
What do you hope people remember you by, or remember your time playing by?
I've been asked that a lot, and I really don't know. I don't know. I want to be known as somebody who, once again, I told you, never gave up. And it shows. There's proof to back it up. Somebody who is competitive. There's proof, and it backs up. Somebody who's a winner. Hopefully it backs up.
What's kept that drive to win?
I was telling somebody yesterday that I traveled all over the country when I was young, and I lost 3 national championships around 11, 12, and 13. And I hate losing more than anything in this world. Literally more than anything in this world. And the feeling of losing is way worse than the feeling of winning. And man, I don't like to lose. I don't like to lose. So I do everything in my power to prevent losing. And I mean that, I do.
What is something people don't see with you when it comes to whether preparation or just something that, from the outside looking in, something that people don't see?
Say how much it actually takes into being a quarterback and being a leader and what you have to do. There's stuff you don't even think about. Like when you go into the locker room and it's like, you got to go on the other side of the locker room to talk to people, you know, like just to make them know that you are there and you care and you're there for them. Stuff like that. I feel like it goes unseen and people don't really think about it, but it's so huge. It's important to make everybody feel like they should be there.
What's your why?
I want to be the greatest player to ever walk the earth. And that sounds so far-fetched, but I truly want to do it. And I feel like you set those dreams and you set everything. Just got to work for it. You know, there's nothing you can't do. There's nothing I can't do. You just got to go do it. You got to go work for it. Yeah, it's going to be easier somewhere else because you know this person, you know that person. Somebody's giving you this opportunity. Somebody's giving you this opportunity. But in the end, it's whether you choose to wake up and want to do that the best you can every day. And I want to be the best to ever live.
I have this article that I pulled from 2021 from 5 News. Top line, Greenwood 8th grader Kane Archer is set to become the next big thing in Arkansas high school football. I guess it's safe to say that that's happened. What do you say to him?
I didn't think I could do it. Somewhere deep inside, though, there's a way. There's a way for everything. I believe there's a way for everything. And I'm proud of you. That's what I would say. I'm proud. Super proud.
Have you just taken a moment to just sit there and be like, you know, I did it. I did what I was planning to do up until now?
No, not really. I feel like the second Sunday hits, it'll all hit, you know? It'll all be over. It'll set in soon. Yeah.